Hi, good morning, students. We have given an introduction video. As per that, we are starting matrix theory, which is a chapter 3 of second PUC syllabus. Let us understand what is matrix theory. Matrix theory is nothing but arrangement of numbers in a proper rows and columns. It's just an arrangement of numbers in rows and columns. ಇದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ this was found in 19th century during 1853 by two mathematicians that you can get the details if you can search through Google, and it is widely used especially in modern engineering, in physics, quantum physics, and it is also used in statistics. We have got a very big branch, it is called stochastic process, where we widely use the matrix theory, and we also depend on linear transformation and other linear modeling problems, where matrix is used very widely. So let us understand by a proper definition of the matrix theory. As I told, it is an arrangement of elements in rows and columns. Let us go through by a formal definition of matrix theory. Formal definition of matrix theories is given by a capital A, which is Aij, where small aij are the elements of matrix. I is taking a value 1, 2, 3, etc. M, and J is taking value 1, 2, 3, etc. N. You can see the order of a matrix is M cross N. M cross N. What it means actually, ಇದು ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, there is a matrix which has got m rows and n columns. ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ expand ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Suppose assuming that how the matrix looks like is, if you expand this matrix will look something like this: A11 first element, A12, A13, etc. A1n. These are all the elements of the first rows. And similarly, if you expand A21, A22, A23, etc. A2n. There are about n columns. This is the second row. And similarly, if you just expand like this, and you will finally get your mth row, AM1, AM2, AM3, etc. AMN. And if you find an element somewhere in the middle, you will find it as it is Aij, which is an element of a matrix of ith row and jth column. This is a formal definition of matrix theory, and we will just see now. There are a lot of orders, like types of matrix available. That also we are going to discuss. So, for example, let us take an order of 3 by 3, which has got a 3 column and 3 rows. How can we say an element of matrix is? Just for an example, x through 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 8. This is a kind of an example for a matrix of order 3 by 3, right? Okay, students, let us take one example from the textbook. He says to construct a matrix of order 3 by 2. What we have given an element which should be like this, of the order Aij should be half I minus 3j. So please understand, the order of the matrix is 3 by 2. I can take a value 1, 2, 3 and j can take a value 1 and 2. Let us understand how the matrix looks like. Aij, a matrix should look like this: A11, A12, A21, A22, A31 and A32, which is an order of 3 rows and 2 columns. Let us construct this using what is given in the formula. So let us take the first element. Here I is 1, j is also 1. So it is half 1 minus 3 into 1, which is minus 2. 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus 2 by 2 is again minus 1. Similarly, we will take 1, 2. Here I is 1, j is, so it is minus 5 by 2. Similarly, A21 element is half I is 2 minus 3 into 1, which is 3, minus 3 minus 2 is 1, minus half, and A33 is half, sorry, A22 is 2 minus 3 into 2, which is 6, 2 minus 6 is minus 4, minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2. And the last row, A31 is half 3 minus 3 into 1, which is 0, and A32 is half 3 minus 3 into 2 is minus 3 by 2. So with this, we have constructed an element of a matrix of order 3 by 2. The elements are minus 1, minus 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 1, minus 5 by 2, minus half, and minus 2, and 0, minus 3 by 2. So this is how we construct the matrix using a simple formula Aij, which is equal to half into I minus 3j. So let us discuss what are the types of matrix we have got in our matrix theory. There are a lot of type of matrices are there. Let us start by one. We have a column matrix. The first one is column matrix. In general, we can define this as a which is Aij, since it is only column. So here n should be 1 and m taking the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. Here the j should be 1 and I should be 1, 2, 3, m. Therefore, the matrix of column matrix of an order m cross 1. So only one column. And similarly, say for example, for a column matrix, you can take any matrix which has got only one row, 1, 3, 5, 8, 6, which is of the order. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 1 column. This is how we define the column matrix. Similarly, secondly, we have a row matrix. Which has got only rows. So in general definition Aij, where j is going 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. n and I is going only 1. That means which is of order, there are 1 row and n columns. To define, for example, a row matrix will look like something like this: 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. There are n columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 into 6. There are 6 columns and 1 row. This is called row matrix. The next type of matrix is a square matrix. In square matrix, the order of the matrix, if assume that m and n both should be equal. Like if you are taking a matrix of Aij m cross m, where I is equal to j is equal to m. The number of rows in the matrix and the number of columns in the matrix both should be equal. Say for example, if you are writing a matrix of 3 by 3, then 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1, 0. This is of order 3 by 3. Such a matrix is called square matrix. Let us discuss the next matrix, which is diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix, where the entries inside the matrix present is only diagonal entries. Like for example, in general definition, if I want to write Aij of order m cross n, then Aij will be 0 for all I not equal to j. What does it mean? Like if you take an example of a matrix 3 by 3, or maybe we will take 4 by 4, 4 by 4, then 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9. This is of a matrix 4 by 4. Such a matrix is called diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. So let us discuss the next method, which is a scalar matrix. Which is a scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. Scalar matrix is something very similar to diagonal matrix, except that the entries in the diagonals are all equal. Ella onde tara irutte. Say in general, if I want to write Aij for an order of m cross n, I for all the Aij element will be 0, I not equal to j, and Aij will be some constant for I equal to j. All should be equal. Let us construct a matrix with an example of 4 by 4, 4 by 4. Then how it look like? It is 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2. Notice that it is a matrix of 4 by 4 where all the entries of diagonal are all equal. That is why for some constant k, all are equal in the scalar matrix. Let us discuss about the identity matrix. Let us discuss about the identity matrix. Here in identity matrix, it's also a diagonal matrix, but except the all entries in the diagonal are equal to 1. Aij is equal to 0 for all I not equal to j, and Aij is equal to 1 for all I equal to j. It's very simple. If we want to construct a matrix of 3 by 3, say Aij, this is how it looks like: 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, which is called identity matrix. So these are all the type of matrix, and there is also one matrix which is which is also important, which is zero matrix. A matrix has got an entries or elements all 0 is called zero matrix. Let us take 3 by 3 order 0 0 0 0 0 0. It is called zero matrix. Equality of matrix. Let us discuss about equality of matrix. Equality of matrix. Assume that you have got two matrix A, which is Aij of order m cross n, and you have B, a matrix Bij of order m cross n. Then what is the equality of the matrix that we are discussing? So, equality of the matrix should be, number one, order of both the matrices should be same, and the corresponding elements Aij and Bij of both the matrices should be same only. Let us take one example. How do we take an example of A 2 by 2, which is 1, 2, 4, 5, and then B is again 1, 2, 4, 5. See the matrix, both the matrices are absolutely identical and equal. So this is how we call an equality of the matrices. Right. Let us do one problem, how it is useful when we are discussing about the equality of matrices. I will take one problem from the textbook. Find the value of A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D using two identical matrices like 2A plus B. This is the first element, A minus 2B, A minus 2B, and 5C minus D, 5C minus D, and 4C plus 3D, which is almost equal, identical matrix. 4 minus 3, 4 minus 3 and 11, 24, 11, 24. So, now we are actually using the equality of the matrix. Then we are equating the elements of a matrix A and the elements of matrix B since they are equal. And if you look at the order of the matrix is 2 by 2, this is also 2 by 2. Equality of matrix, what do we get? We get equations 2A plus B is equal to 4 and A minus 2B is equal to minus 3, 5C minus D is equal to 11 and 4C plus 3D is equal to 24. This is a system of equations. If we solve this, then we get a value of matrix which is A, B and C. If we solve, we get A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3 and D is equal to 4. This is how we use equality of the matrix, and let us go to the exercises which is given in the matrix chapter. First exercises. Let us start.